Most of the things considered feminine in modern society are not based on any historical truths, ancient traditions, or biology. Instead, they were manufactured in boardrooms to drive profits. Let's talk about the Gillette shaving conspiracy. Let me preface this by saying I don't give a shit what you do with your body hair. I'm just invested in breaking down propaganda and mind control. Throughout history, women did not shave their bodies. It was actually considered masculine to use a razor. In 1901, King Camp Gillette invented the first safety razor for men. Within 10 years, nearly every single American man owned one. But Gillette thought 50% of the population is not enough. In 1915, they launched their women's safety razor. But it wasn't quite hitting because women didn't shave. It was actually so uncommon that there's a newspaper article about a woman cutting her legs shaving. In the modern world, no gash can slow us down. It's actually a rite of passage into womanhood to be in the shower for the first time and not know how to stop the bleeding. And I've got 1,000 tiny scars on my ankle to prove it. So some men in a boardroom decided we need to resort to mind control. And this is when they teamed up with fashion magazines like Harper's Bazaar. This is one of the early examples of them using tactics such as shame, embarrassment, or creating insecurity to sell you the solution for a problem that they created. Also worked with these fashion magazines to start to drive fashion in the direction of going sleeveless and shorter hems. But the word shaving was still considered masculine and replaced it with words like smooth, clean, and fashionable. This is how profit-based propaganda started to reshape society. This was so successful that by the 1940s, they completely shifted advertising to the legs. Borrow your husband's razor if you must, but now you can shave like a lady. It led to other products like leg makeup, and even the invention of Nair. Ugh, I can smell it from here. I'm not implying men were spared of the propaganda. I mean, a smooth face gets a woman on her knees. Even get your secretary to have an affair with you. Because women like smooth men, according to advertising. By 1964, 98% of women were shaving regularly. I break this all down in my book, Cannot Included, which is available now on Amazon. We also talk about Edward Bernays, Sigmund Freud's nephew, who actually created the word public relations, which was a rebrand of the word propaganda. He used mind control and manipulation to get women to start smoking cigarettes. Also break things down like tampons, which sell you protection, even though they're filled with known carcinogens that cause toxic shock syndrome and cancer, sprayed with pesticides and treated with bleach. For your protection and comfort, break down the programming of fairy tales. A relatively worthless stone became a billion-dollar industry. The word teenager was invented by an ad agency to create a new demographic for profits. So check it out. It's a satirical self-help memoir for the modern woman, breaking down the origins of so many things that we associate with our identity. It is also filled with my embarrassing, cringy, personal stories to take the heat off.